Hello, Wilmeywood, and welcome to another edition of the Seahawk Scoop. I'm your host, Logan Cobb, and no, guy who commented on my YouTube video, I'm not balding. But thanks for asking, you dick. Ruben Studdard is back. The former American Idol champion and gospel singer is trading in soul food for salads in an effort to become the next biggest loser. Ruben has a long way to go, though, as he is the heaviest contestant this season, weighing in at 462 pounds. This is the part where a lesser man would make a fat joke, but that's not my style. Well, last week I declared that feuds were in, and this week that trend continued with late-night TV host and comedian Jimmy Kimmel and Kardashian lover and musician Kanye West. Basically, Kimmel decided to do a spoof of an interview that Kanye did with BBC One where he called himself the #1 rock star on the planet. Needless to say, Kanye overreacted, took to Twitter claiming that Kimmel's ex-girlfriend Sarah Silverman was 1,000 times funnier than Kimmel, and he demanded an apology. Kimmel took this in stride and said, "Yeah, that's not going to happen." Leah Remini continues to impress the judges on Dancing with the Stars, but now she would try to impress the jury members as she testifies against the former leader of the Church of Scientology. He is being tried for the murder of his wife. This past week was quite a big one for primetime television, with several anticipated shows making their debuts. CBS scored big time with the well-received Mom, starring Anna Faris, as well as the highly rated The Crazy One, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar, but more importantly, Robin Williams. ABC and NBC, however, were not so lucky. Both networks saw underwhelming performances from their most hyped new shows, those being Super Fun Night starring Rebel Wilson and The Michael J. Fox Show. And I wrote some stupid joke in there about how I couldn't remember who was in that, but it's Michael J. Fox. I write these on a computer, I do research. You're well informed, people. This week, UNCW's theater department completed their stellar run of the show Sordid Lives. The main stage theater was packed every night, but on Saturday, they had one special guest, the playwright himself, Del Shores. TealTV's own Olivia Curran had a chance to talk with Del about his play, the movie and television adaptations, and how the play has become a cult classic within the gay and lesbian community.
Since the very first incarnation of Sordid Lives was the play, I will always love the play the most. It would be the favorite child. I love what happened with the film, because the film became a very cult classic, especially in the gay community, and a little bit, I mean, beyond, because I always feel like that Sordid Lives was a safe piece for young and old gay people to show their families. It's not so overt that they can't show it, and so a lot of it really did cross over, and I love that people quote the lines, and it's become that kind of crazy gay Rocky Horror thing where people know, you know, I can go into any neighborhood in the United States and I can hear myself being quoted across the tables, you know.
Thanks, Olivia. Well, we all know the government is shut down, but that's not all that's shut down. Here's the first original skit created by me and my writing team, but mostly my writing team.
All right, team, I need some ideas for stories this week.
Well, Miley Cyrus this week was
No. Shut down!
Well, that's cool, Emily. Shut down.
Hey, can you hold the elevator?
Shut down!
Hey, how's it going?
shut down.
All right. And again, college can be an odd and awkward place at times, and instead of ignoring those awkward moments, we at The Scoop decided to make an exaggerated reenactment of some of those awkward moments. Take a look.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, I'm going to,
Okay.
I'm
actually going to
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to be here and then. Sorry. Yeah, no, I just need to.
I'm so sorry.
Tweet about your roommate while hashtagging DubRoomie for a chance to make our show as the tweet or pick of the week. This week's picture comes from a guy who likes his room hot, but his roommate has something to say about it. Well, that concludes this week's episode of the Seahawk Scoop. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @LoganC_TealTV. Again, I'm your non-balding host, Logan Cobb. Have a good fall break, and thanks for tuning in.